Many of you have noticed the beautiful plants and flowers growing around campus. It's Mr. Orwell's horticulture class, so we sent out Dana Vickery to dig a little deeper into this interesting story.
Many students here at RLHS know very little about the school's horticulture program. In fact, most don't even know that the garden I'm in now is even part of the campus. To remedy this, Mr. Orwell asked two of his star pupils, Jeremy Redmond and Marshall Harlan, to show us what the class is really like. Let's go see what they're up to. And what first got you interested in this horticulture program?
Well, I've always been kind of interested in like plants and stuff, and I've never really gotten anything to grow, so why not take a class and learn how to get things to grow, and then this has helped me out a lot.
And can you tell us what Marshall's doing here?
We got some plants started from seeds and everything, for some strawberries, and they kind of grew up a little bit in the greenhouse, so we had to bring them out here.
Marshall, what's your favorite thing about this class?
Probably just planning a lot of stuff, because I want to get into some type of landscaping after school, and I thought this would be a great class to get started in.
We're in the greenhouse now with our two garden guides. Jeremy, what are the benefits of growing plants in a greenhouse?
Well, the greenhouse effect is where when it's too cold outside, it stays warmer in here with the heat pads where the plants are, and then if it's too hot outside, we have the water going, and it keeps it nice and cool in here for the plants to grow.
And what about these spider plants? They look really interesting.
Well, the spider plants, we started from this tree or this bush right here, and we'd cut them from here, and then we'd transplant them into some vermiculite and sponge rock, and that helps get the root system started. And once we take them out of the root system, maybe about 2 weeks, then we'll transplant them into a soiled pot, and then from the soiled pot, another 4 weeks, we'd plant it into something like this, and hopefully it would start getting shoots out like this, so we can start another plants.
Okay, Jeremy, can you explain to us what Marshall's doing right now?
Well, he's going along the edges of the gardens and chopping up all the weeds and everything, so we have a nice little walk space to walk on, and it helps. Eventually, we're probably going to do some transplants of some tomato plants on the edges, or some more strawberry plants or something on the edges, and it helps get the nutrients mixed through the soil pretty well, and helps get the roots going again.
So if you like hands-on classes and playing in the dirt, sign up for Mr. Orwell's horticulture class. Well, that's it for us in the garden. I'm Dana Vickery for RLKN Night News.
The school library is a wonderful tool. Anyone can come, even a Samuel. There's books of plenty, more than 20. I'm gonna go inside. Come along for the ride. The library is a place of mystery, and it's not just because of all these mystery books. The library is a place of research, and it's not just because of all these research books. But each book is a mystery in itself, and there's research involved. Like this book, Coping with Life After High School. I'm sure you're gonna check that one out. I advise you to search for books you might be interested in. There's a lot of interesting books here. There's also some interesting magazines. But don't search too hard. Things get a little bit risky. I'd like to check out this book in this magazine.
Certainly. What's the last name?
Hatton. This is all good, this stuff. But the library is done this year. Now that is rough. Next year, the juniors in town will be here a second time around. Books you'll check out and books you will like. And if you do not, then you can take a hike. To the library, that is. This is RLKN Night News. I'm Samuel Hatton.